How to code simple movement in Scratch. So to begin with, you need two variables which are going to be the y velocity, and the second variable you need is going to be the x velocity. When you're done creating those, just drag them out on your timeline, go to motion and get two blocks which are change y and x bar. Then just put change x by x velocity and change y by y velocity. Next, to make the actual movement, you need two if blocks, and you need two if the key is pressed blocks. Just set them to whatever movement you want. In my case, it's arrow keys, so I'll do when the right arrow and when the left arrow are pressed. Just go into variable and drag out to change blocks. When the right arrow key is pressed, we want to change x velocity by 1, and when the left arrow key is pressed, we want to change x velocity by -1. Now just throw this code together, put a forever loop around it, and just give it an event. Then just go into variables. When the green flag is clicked, set x velocity and set y velocity to 0. Now your movement is pretty much done for the x-axis, but you may notice that the character, instead of running, is just sliding. So to fix that, you need a very simple function which is going to be set x velocity. 2, you need a operator, the multiplication operator. Next, you want to multiply x velocity by 0.8 or anything less than what you have put in this block. What this does is just stop the character from sliding around. And what many people do is that they multiply this by 0. But if you multiply this by 0, your movement will not work. So you just have to multiply this by a lower number, not 0, a decimal number, and your movement will be working. So the Y thingy is very similar to the X axis. You just need to duplicate each and every of these blocks, delete the last two blocks, and just change everything by every x with y. So you want to, if the up arrow is pressed, then change y velocity by 1. If the down arrow is pressed, change y velocity by -1. Then just drag out this x velocity, delete it, change this to y velocity, and just multiply by y velocity with 0.8. And 1 minute, let me just put this code together, and you're done. This is how you code perfectly smooth movement in Scratch.